Hi Libra, my name is Luciani. I'll be doing a June General Tarot reading. Thank you guys so much for coming to this channel. So just meditating and just kind of pre-shuffling for your energy. I just really got, you can't really talk to somebody because they're a tyrant. Someone is just really emotionally unavailable, whether it's like a father figure, a manager, someone who has a masculine energy with a really heavy logical mind, whether it's a woman or a male, but they just really are too logical where they're not able to be really empathetic, or they use their emotions as weapons, as malicious weapons. And it's like impossible to talk to them. That's one message I got. Another feeling I've also received is that you guys are maybe looking to forgive someone who really did you wrong. So let's get right into it. This is for your Libra Sun, Moon, and Rising. If you have Mars and Venus in Libra. Also, just check out your Cafe Astrology. It's cafeastrology.com. It's called a natal chart. Look at where your Libra placements are in your chart. You could be a Libra, have Mercury in Libra, and this could really resonate. That's your intellect, how we think, process thoughts, and all of that jazz. Okay, so just kind of like explain that out and kind of see how that applies for you. So let's get right into it. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, wow, literally, this is... Okay, one more message for Libra, Spirit. You definitely have a message for Libras for June 2019. The messages that you have for them. And we have 4 that came out. Okay. Yep. So we have dynamic that came out first. So we have the frequency of dynamic supports our ability to harmonize between layers and aspects of different origins and frequencies. It also helps us to put together a reality that is made up of many different elements, both familiar and completely new, with ease, grace, and great joy. The second one that came out was alchemy. Love it. This is activating our magical ability and remembrance of the magic that we all hold inside. Each one of us has the potential to access this ancient knowledge that allows us to, the true alchemist, to perform the miracles of transmutation. We have communication. Communication is the frequency that supports our ability to exchange information in many different forms. It also reminds us to run every piece of information, both incoming and outgoing, through our heart, the center of our truth, and also to stay in the flow of source and balance exchange. And the last one we had is passion. Okay, hello. Passion. The frequency of passion reminds us that beneath every intense emotion lies a hidden gem of insight, balance, and calm. And is assisting us to finding the balance within its intensity, moving us from chaos to the calm of its core. Guys, I definitely feel like this could have been a challenge with the 5. 1 + 4 is 5 challenge energy with, numerology, and then dynamic. 2 + 3 is 5, and then 3 + 4, 7. So it just feels like you guys really are learning how to be dynamic with your communication in the month of June. With alchemy, wow, you guys, with that in the middle and that being 8, you guys are truly mastering yourselves with that 8 energy. You're learning how to be, knowing that whatever chaos that is in our lives is actually being transmuted to create balance and harmony, and establishing us in a way that we never even thought possible. And again, these challenges is with communicating to people who are very manipulative, who are who did us wrong, who were selfish in their ways, and just, they're not really heart related. They're more on the logical manipulative in, and I even see like people trying to manipulate law and order just because they want it their own particular way. And I see a lot of this. I feel like you had to deal with a lot of people who were dishonest too. Also, that it just was like, okay, this is a challenge. How do I kind of transmute all of this when this is in my environment? Well, definitely being dynamic, seeing things outside of our own one way is really important too. So let's get into some tarot here and see what this is all about. Yep, look, tyrant energy, the Emperor in the reverse. Yep, someone is very abusive. This definitely feels like a career too. Someone at the job who is like a co-worker, a manager, some sort of supervisor. They just use their power for some really messed up ways. You can't really talk to them. This could be also a relationship that you really want to create some depth to, but it just doesn't happen because someone is just emotional immature. Someone is disharmonious. Someone doesn't really moderate their behavior. Someone could be really off-putting. Yeah, you just break free. That's cool. You guys, through meditation, through just finding some sort of relaxation, through all of that jazz, you guys just break free. You like are now in this like, I am willing to just break free and just have a leap of faith and see where life takes me. A lot of you guys could be really traveling this month. I would see that. Again, to see spiritual traveling, definitely wisdom retreat, something of that nature, just so that you can find a deeper meaning of what this all entails or even means. Because I feel like subconsciously there is this level of sadness, this inability to really make a decision, but something just feels really off balance, and it's time to really decide what's best for your peace of mind. And it really is sometimes arduous to do. That's why we have to really break free from anything that we feel like is mentally blocking us. And it could be the fact that, again, with this person that's emotionally not present, they're only thinking about structures and formations and money and foundations and, work related, career related, of that nature. It's like they don't really know how to like tap into their intuition or to their intuitive side. They don't have this knowing, this wisdom, and I feel like you just really go out on your own and find it for either yourself, or you find counseling to receive that energy, because something just feels completely obtuse. I do feel like something's not collaborating because of someone's emotional incapacity to be present. And this just could be your energy by itself, and you're really creating alchemy in your life through chaos, through things that are, again, challenges that we feel like mental blockages that we feel like we could be experiencing. And that could be a type of chaos that we're really breaking free from. That, again, through literally meditating, finding peace and calm within our soul, coming out of the mind for a second, giving our mind a rest, we're able to now have this leap of faith energy in the month of June. Spirit guides is definitely saying anything that feels unbalanced with the Sagittarius energy, anything that just feels like I'm not really moderating my emotional behavior, or I'm not moderating how communication is being perceived, whether it's my communication or someone else's communication. This could be, this is time for us to really create some sort of stability and be a little bit also more empathetic to ourselves, to our wisdom, being a little bit more empathetic to our wisdom and not being apathetic to how your intuition truly is high wisdom. It's time to be dynamic. You can be a leader. You can be this emperor where we think one way on a logical forend, but we're not really receiving that feminine, that creative energy, that passionate energy to really alchemize anything that feels disharmonious. We're only using a certain level of our own energies. And it's like you have this big success after coming out of this, coming really out of this. This is a transformative month too. I feel like June period for all signs is like some really deep transformations, inner transformations that have been taking place. I mean, this is literally, I've done 6 readings so far, and every reading has just been extremely spiritual. Because you really, anything that just felt like you feel caged in mentally, overthinking, imprisoning of our own mind space and our thoughts and the beliefs that we can't think another way, or not think that our intuition, our inner guidance is even important. Like, now it's knowing that you're becoming dynamic, knowing that that has to be incorporated into your psyche. You guys are really changing in from what you thought you knew mentally, and you're going through this transformation of coming into your high mind, and it creates this amazing unknown that you're just really happy to be, have that happy place to be in. It's triumphant, it's successful. Anything that felt like spiritually impoverishing, it really like kind of, you're being replenished this month. So let's pull some crystal energies here. You guys, this could be a relationship that you had to leave behind. You had to leave behind. And it was hard, but throughout the month of June, you guys are really going to work on what truly is passionate for you. And your communications is quite dynamic. You're not allowing someone else's communication style to affect you any longer. You're learning how to really moderate that, because it's someone else's apathetic energy. Yes, I'm feeling like you're dealing with people, masculine energies, that just don't have a heart. They really, the things that they say are just outlandish. They're rude. They're very blunt, but it's ignorant. It's not, they're not considering no one's feelings. It's very emotionally immature also. I just feel like it's bogging you down. It's bogging your spirit down, and you like need to get away from this energy to have some sort of peace of mind. And through meditation, there is this leap of faith that definitely takes place for you guys. Yeah. Wow, letting go just popped out. Look, letting go. Finally letting go. Letting go whatever this situation is, whatever psychological space they could have you in. Even if you can't leave them, this could be inner wisdom. This could be finding counseling, inner counseling, or taking some sort of spiritual counseling, or just finding out your path so that you can move in your next direction. Being very patient is very important here. This isn't going to happen overnight, Libra. This is a true transformation that you're alchemizing. You guys are really in this place in life where you don't want things to be the same way, and you're really truly becoming more dynamic to create whatever chaos this is, and putting and replenishing yourself with just an inner calmness, because it feels like you guys can't break free from it. And slowly but surely, this is a patient energy here with this with this Knight of Pentacles here. This is the same energy, and look at that green. In the meantime, you guys are healing, you're nurturing yourselves. Again, this is, look, I got green on my fingertips. It's funny. This is a healing. Slowly but surely, everything is going to be A-OK. It's not going to happen overnight, but know that, again, tap into that. And something about your sexuality here, sexuality and passion, there's something igniting that's within in you, or something. Maybe you guys find a passion that really sparks your creativity, that really is success, and it causes you guys to travel. Maybe you guys passion is traveling, and you guys is, again, with that sexuality energy, it's very powerful. That's a very powerful sacral chakra type of thing there. Whereas you guys are really dipping into this energy. It's actually really beautiful. You're activating something deep within you, your life force energy, okay? This is also like tantric unions. I feel like you guys are yearning something deeper in unionships, and you're just not getting it in this particular unionship, if this is a relationship. You really want your sexual energy to be utilized in a very deep connection. You want to like really tap into your sensuality, healing and growing, and using that energy for creative energy, universal flow, for creating a positive light, and all of these different dynamics. Again, I really feel like you guys are in this path that you really want to have those kind of unionships, but it's just not happening here. And throughout time, again, patience is definitely a virtue here. That this can definitely be a leap of faith into something that's the amazing unknown. It's a very beautiful unknown. You don't know, but it's actually putting you in a place of transformation, into alchemy, into what truly like your dynamics of yourself. And it's success. It just turns into a beautiful, successful story. You're really planting seeds. Literally, alchemy is planting seeds. And slowly but surely, you're going to have an abundance. That's the point of reference. Please be mindful that this kind of energy takes time. Follow, like plant some, like, for example, like plant like some herbs outside, and or some tomatoes, whatever. And the harvest comes in September. So it takes, again, just following plant life. It takes time for things to truly manifest and grow and have an abundance. So just be very mindful that has to take place, and allow ourselves to be more empathetic. Don't allow ourselves to be emotionally unstable, or not allowing us to really tap into our empathetic side is very important and key here. Letting go anything that feels shallow. If we're dealing with shallow energy in ourselves, that's why our subconscious is deeply saddened, because we're not really allowing ourselves to feel on a deep level, because we're being apathetic towards that. We're not believing that can be in fact true. So there's this journey of self that's being taken place. It's beautiful. I love it. That's the messages that I have for you guys. Thank you so much for coming to this reading, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.